What is up, lads? How's it going? How are you getting on? And welcome back to the channel. A fantastic Game Week 17 came to conclusion last night, and with the quick turnaround to the Game Week 18 deadline tomorrow evening, it's time to start planning ahead. In this video, we'll be looking at how I fared out in Game Week 17, and we'll also be looking at my team selection for Game Week 18. Let's get into it. We start the Game Week review off at Leicester, with Almiron and Trippier involved in this fixture. It was a great start to the game week, with Almiron continuing his fine form with another goal, and Trippier came away with an attacking return and a clean sheet. It was finally great to own Almiron for one of his returns after not owning him before the break. Another return for Trippier means he's only blanked 3 times this season, which is absolutely ridiculous. He's probably been my favourite player to own this season. Moving on to the 5:30 game, I put my faith in Salah over KDB, and thankfully the Egyptian King repaid the fate with a goal and an assist. I spoke a lot about the reason for going Salah over De Bruyne in my last video, so hopefully it went the same. I'm still not sure how Núñez didn't return, as on another day he could have got a hat-trick. Hopefully he'll be able to turn his form around this week against Leicester. Moving on to the last game on Monday, Martinelli finished the day off in style with a goal against West Ham. Arsenal losing their clean sheet was ideal scenario for me with Ben White on my bench. I'll be hoping they can tighten things up at the back with a slightly tougher fixture against Brighton in Game Week 18. Things started off great on Tuesday, seeing Kepa and James in the starting lineup for Chelsea, but unfortunately James could only play 52 minutes, so I was 8 minutes away from an extra 5 points and a clean sheet. My differential Kepa came away with a massive 9-point haul, making 3 saves and getting 2 bonus points. My faith in the United double attack paid off massively, with Rashford and Martial combining for a 20-point return from the duo. United look a new team now with Ronaldo gone, and hopefully Rashford and Martial can get another attacking return in Game Week 18 against Wolves. With Cancelo and Haaland captain still to play, the 100 club dream was still on. Unfortunately, Cancelo was named on the bench, so I was relying on Erling to get me over the line. After a quiet first half, Haaland scored twice to return 26 points from the Ironman. Cancelo made a late cameo to return just a single point. I'm not too worried about Cancelo being on the bench last night, as I think he'll be nailed to start the games from now on. All of these returns led to me scoring 99 points for the game week. It gave me a massive green arrow, and I'm now sitting at 271k overall. It was a small bit disappointing to miss out in the 100 club by a single point, but it was a great start to the return of FPL, and I'll be looking to build on this and get into the top 100k. Looking ahead to Game Week 18, Reece James has been ruled out with a knee injury that will see him sidelined for the next 3 to 4 weeks. Let's have a look at who you should be considering transferring in this week as his replacement. If you're looking to double up on one of the best defences in the league and bank some cash at the same time, Botman at 4.4 million is your man. Newcastle face Leeds in Game Week 18, and with 7 clean sheets from already, you can nearly expect him to get another one this game week. They also have a decent run from Game Week 21, facing Palace, West Ham and Bournemouth. Luke Shaw is another man who can save you cash with the chance of some short-term gains, with United facing Wolves and Bournemouth over the next 2 game weeks. If you are looking to bring in Shaw, make sure you have cover on your bench for Game Week 20 and Game Week 21 when United face Arsenal and City. A straight swap for James Cucurella is another option with double Game Week 19 in mind for Chelsea. They face Forest this week, who have been very shy in front of goal of late, and with Cucurella on corners, you also have the chance of an attacking return. If you have the funds available, Andy Robertson is a man in fine form with 3 assists in his last 2 games. Liverpool have slightly mixed fixtures that may not see them keep clean sheets, but Robertson is nearly playing left wing, so there's always a chance for an attacking return. If you're like myself and have Ben White on your bench, another option is to just play White and bank the transfer for Game Week 19, where you can reassess your options then. Looking ahead to Game Week 18, FPL Salah has provided us with the clean sheet odds this game week. It's good news as a Kepa, Trippier and Cancelo owner, as their teams all rank in the top 4 for the chance of a clean sheet. I'll be hoping Cancelo can get a spot back in the starting 11 and make up for the points he missed out on last game week. With the Game Week 18 deadline tomorrow evening, here's some tips to take note of before locking in your team. I'd advise on having a strong bench, as I expect there to be some rotation with the quick turnaround to tomorrow's deadline. Keep Martial for the Wolves game, and then you can move him on to Mitrovic in Game Week 19 when Fulham double. If you're looking for James replacements, I'd go for Shaw as a short-term gain, and then you can go for Gabriel, Cucurella or White if you're looking to keep them in your team for a longer period. If you have White on your bench, play him and bench James and save your transfer. Keep Foden if you have him, surely he'll start the Everton game. Give Núñez 1 more week, and if he doesn't perform against Leicester, you can move him on to Havertz when Chelsea double in 19. I'd target Liverpool, Fulham, Arsenal, Chelsea and Spurs assets this week. Definitely keep Cancelo. Surely he'll make his way back into the starting 11 this game week. And lastly, the obvious one, don't bet against Haaland. Looking at my team for Game Week 18, bringing Shaw in for James is very tempting, but I think the smart decision is just to play White and save a transfer for Game Week 19. That leaves my team as follows: Kepa in goals, White, Trippier and Cancelo in defence, Rashford, Salah, Martinelli and Almiron in midfield, and Haaland, Núñez and Martial up front. Just off the back of 2 goals against Leeds in Game Week 17, Haaland gets the armband again this week at home to Everton. Don't overthink it, just leave the armband on him. Barring any other news before the deadline, here's how I should be lining up for this week. If you've made it to the end of the video, please like the video, drop a comment below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll be streaming on YouTube before the deadline, so I'll see you all then. Thanks for watching, best of luck for Game Week 18, I'll see you in the next video.